Hello everyone, welcome to Adaptive Fashion Vids. Today we're going to learn how to adapt pant closures. So to start off, I'm going to start aligning magnets on the inside portion of the pants. And we'll be using magnets for the bottom portion and velcro on the top just to make it a little bit more secure. If you would like to see how I removed buttons, there is another video on this channel showing how to remove buttons and rivets. These pants previously had buttons where a zipper fly would typically be in a pant, so removing the buttons or the zipper fly is necessary to complete this project. So to start off, we took the magnets and aligned them at the top portion of where the zipper or the buttons would be in the crotch of the pant, and just made sure those magnets were attracted to each other. That way, once they're sewn in place, they will be able to close. And once you get the magnet sewn in place, this is what it will look like. You can just take your scissors and cut the excess threads away, and then take the magnet that aligns with this magnet and place it on the inside portion of the pant, and just go ahead and align that. That way, once you put it in the sewing machine, you don't have to worry about if it will line up with the other magnet. So you're going to pin that in place and go ahead and take it to the sewing machine and start sewing. After we sewed the top magnet in place, we went ahead and pinned the bottom magnet just to see how many magnets we could reasonably fit in this area. And here we noticed that we wouldn't probably be able to fit the lowest magnet into the sewing machine. So we went ahead and got our seam ripper and just took out a few seams in the pants just to give us a bit more room to be able to fit the lowest magnet into the sewing machine. So here we're just taking that apart a little bit more just to be able to give ourselves some more room. And then we're taking it to the sewing machine and just going to sew these magnets in place. This clip is sped up just showing how we sewed the magnets in place after aligning them. And because the denim and plastic around the magnet is very thick, you will need to use the slowest speed setting on your sewing machine and use a heavy-duty sewing needle as well, just to keep everything from breaking and from back threading, which can be a problem. And that's just when the excess thread kind of bunches up on the back side. We didn't have that problem here, but it is because we are going pretty slow and using a heavy-duty sewing needle. Once the magnets are sewn in on one side, we're going to go ahead and take the other side and pin those in place, just lining up everything to make sure that the magnets are attracted to one another and that they are as close as possible to being in alignment. And once those are pinned in place, we'll go ahead and take those to the sewing machine. And after all of these magnets are sewn in place, I'm going to take some Velcro. This is the Velcro I'll be using today, but you can use any kind of Velcro. The left side is called the hook side and the right side is called the loop side. So the loop side is the softer side, and I'll be using that on the front portion so that if part of it rubs against the skin, that it won't be as irritating as the hook side. So this is the hook side that we're sewing down now. And this is a bit easier to sew through than the plastic on the magnets. So we're just sewing that down in place all around the edges. And this is what the final product looks like. This would be much easier for someone with limited hand dexterity to fasten and manipulate on their own. So the top portion is the Velcro portion, and it is a bit more secure, and the magnets do hold this pretty tight on the bottom as well. So this would be much easier than having to do all of the buttons or a zipper. For more information about adaptive fashion and beauty products, please visit the resource page at unitedspinal.org. Thanks for watching.